Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday, or also, should I say, Happy February. Welcome to February. Oh, yes, we have made it to February. Last month, I'm just glad it's out of the way so we never have to deal with it. So, I'm just glad that we're in February. February has two things that we love celebrating so much: one, Valentine's Day, and two, the most important thing that represents February as ever, Black History Month. And for today, uh, this is for my art masterpieces video. This is going to be number 38, and for today on 38, I have more collage artworks. I did say on the last one that I was going to show more collage artworks, especially on those that I have worked and done on that will help make a tribute to Black History Month. Yeah, I know I showed you some that was as a preview for what I was going to do on the next one, which is happening right now. So for this morning, I have more collage artworks, and this time they are done on African American fellows who have paved the way for change to happen, in a way of suddenly, in a way of a special tribute to Black History Month. So yeah, and I've got them right here with me. So get ready as I show you what I've done with these collage artworks to help pay tribute to Black History Month. So get ready. I'm gonna start with the first one I did, and you guys are gonna love this one. All right, here's the first one I did. And you guys are going to love this one. So here we go in three, two, one. Yeah, this is the first one I did. Up here we have we have these very wonderful and tremendous and amazing African American fellows that paved the way for change to happen in society. Up here we have the first one, Sojourner Truth. And then we have right next to her, Mr. Frederick Douglass, a lad you can never forget. And then we have Thurgood Marshall, the first African American fellow to find himself in the Supreme Court as a judge. And then on the bottom, I did a book report on this lad while I was in fifth grade, and I've learned so much about him, which I still remember as of today. I did a book report on this famous tennis player, the first African American fellow to ever score many trophies in his career as a tennis player, Mr. Arthur Ashe. And if you don't know this, they named a stadium after him in England called the Arthur Ashe Arena. So I think it's the Arthur Ashe Arena, Stadium, Arthur Ashe Stadium. So that I remember very much. So yeah. And then right here next to him is a lad that we all remember very much, who paved the way for his country to feel that change is always a good thing and can make a difference in this world. Yeah, this lad passed away in 2013, but the message and everything he did for his country in South Africa really made a difference in this world. That lad next to Arthur Ashe is no other than the great and wonderful Nelson Mandela. You guys, I'm gonna hold this up so you guys can all see for yourselves. Yep, welcome to February's Black History Month. And you can see a quote I put down here that says, "This collage is dedicated to the legends who paved the way for change to happen as we know it." And you know it's coming from me as I put that quote in there. So I'm gonna hold this up so you loves can see for yourselves. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so happy that we are in February, where we celebrate not only Valentine's Day but also Black History Month as we know it. I will hold this up so you guys can see for yourselves. In the next few minutes, I'm going to switch to the next collage I worked on that also helps pay tribute to Black History Month. So I'll hold this up for a few more seconds and then we'll move on. I will definitely move on to the next one. So like I said, we've got Sojourner Truth, the great Frederick Douglass, Mr. Thurgood Marshall, Arthur Ashe, and the wonderful and tremendous Nelson Mandela. And if you don't know this, I did a painting on him and gave it to someone. I did a painting on Nelson Mandela, and then gave it to a lad that I met as I'm still in school, while during my time in school, which is still happening. Sorry about that. Just talking to myself. A few seconds, moving on to the next one. Okay, my friends. That was the first one. Here comes the second one, also representing and paying tribute to Black History Month. I did a second one that came out really good, and I wanted to have more African American fellows that really paved the way for change to happen, and that can make a difference in this world, even throughout society. So here we go. It's the second one, and I'll just show it to you right now. So here we go in 3, 2. Here we go, right here. So we got more African American fellows up here, and you know how this goes. So here we go at the top. We got Jessie Owens, Miss Harriet Tubman, Mr. Malcolm X. On the bottom, we've got poet, Mr. Poet. We got poet fellow Mr. Langston Hughes, and the great, wonderful Rosa Parks, who made a difference when it came to the bus situation. At the top, February is Black History Month, and it says right here, legends who have paved the way for change. Actually, it says legends who paved the way for change. So yeah. So here we go. As I show this to you guys, as I got up here, Jessie Owens, Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Langston Hughes, and Miss Rosa Parks. Yeah, I'll hold this up so you all can see for yourselves. in the next few minutes. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Just want to hold this up to you all, so everyone around, so all the loves around the world can see this for themselves. All right, my friends. Hold up, I'll hold this up for a few more seconds. Okay, my friends. That was the second collage I did to help pick. That was the second collage I did that I did. That was the second collage I worked on to help pay a special tribute to Black History Month. So, and I have a third one that you're gonna love very much. So let me get this one out. So hang tight for a sec. All right. All right. Just want to make sure. Just checking to make sure it's good. So yeah. So here's the third one I did, and I worked on it last night. So yeah, this came out. Actually, it was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. So I worked on this one yesterday, and it came out really good. So you're gonna love this one coming from me. So get ready as I show this to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, or so I would say three. Well, you know what I meant. So 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Ta-da! We have the next one. This is the third one I worked on, and this is on two more African American fellows that also paved the way for change to happen. On the top it says, in honor of Black History Month, we celebrate those who paved the way for change to happen. As you know, it coming from me. On the right, we've got Bessie Coleman, who made a change happen when it came to her being the first African American woman to fly the plane, become an aviator, or should I say a pilot. Yep. And on the left, we've got this incredible woman who really made a change happen in the world with her poetry, magic as we know it. Miss Maya Angelou. And if you notice on the bottom, I put the quotes that they both put down to help make the change be spread and noticeable around throughout the world. For Bessie Coleman, this was her quote saying, "The air is the only place free from prejudice." Yep, that's what it says, coming from her. I'll say it again. The air is the only place free from prejudice. Miss Bessie Coleman. And for Maya Angelou, I found this quote that I love from her very much, and it resonates with all of us as we know it. On the bottom, it says, "Do the best you can until you know better. When, Hold on, let me take a look for 1 second, just to memorize. So from her it says, do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, Then, when you know better, do better. From Miss Maya Angelou. It's a very phenomenal and tremendous quote, and it resonates with all of us. And on the bottom, it says, talk about breaking barriers, and that's what happened when it came to these women and everyone that was just like them breaking barriers as we know it. So yes, I'll hold this up so you lovers can see for yourselves. Sorry, trying to hold this up. I'm going to continue holding this up so y'all can see for yourselves. Then I have more to showcase, and after this, I will definitely wrap this up. Just for a few more minutes, and then I'm moving on to the next ones I have in store. And like I said, I will definitely wrap this up. Okay, my friends, there you have it. Those were those were the art collages I worked on. Oh wait a minute, I've got a few more, and that will be it. Now the ones I'm about to show you, I showed these on the last one as a preview for what was going to happen this month, for what's happening this month, with Black History Month happening. So I've got them right here, and I'm about to showcase them right now. You may have seen them before, but I wanted to showcase them because it's Black History Month and it's February as we know it. So yeah, so here we go. Starting with the first one, Mr. Denzel Washington, one of my favorite actors of all time. You've seen him in every film like John Q, Remember the Titans. What else? There was another film called let's see, Remember the Titans, The Preacher's Wife, Man on Fire, The Book of Eli. You may even recognize him from the Equalizer films, one through three. So yeah, and you see him in every film that has earned him awards for his performances in all the films. You may even recognize him from Training Day, that everyone knows very much. So yeah, Training Day as ever. So I'll hold this up so you all can see this. If there's a quote I remember from him, it'd probably be this from John Q. I am not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me. And if I also remember this from the film where he was talking to the cop played by Robert Duvall and went something like this. Hey, don't handle me, Frank. Don't handle me. That insults my intelligence as a human being. You tell Rebecca Payne that I want my son's name on the donor's list. If my son's name is on the donor list come 5:15, there's going to be some dead bodies up in this hospital. Hospital's under new management now. Yep. He played a father when his son has been denied of having to receive a new heart. He goes great lengths to do whatever it takes to get him a new heart, even if it means doing something he would never approve of. And it makes you feel like you're against the wall, and you're left with no absolute options. And I remember this film came out in 2002. I couldn't see it though because it was rated R, and my mom went to go see it with a friend of hers when it came out that time. So yeah. All right, I'll hold this up for a few more seconds and then I'm moving on to the next one. I just love that quote from his character, Denzel Washington's character. I am not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next one we've got. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Black Panther. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when this film came out in 2018, and the whole world was like, the whole world was in euphoria. The whole world was in excitement mode. Not only in excitement mode, but in euphoria to see a character of African American coming to the big screen, a superhero who could really lead the way for change to happen. Yeah, and I remember the whole world. I was watching the BBC World News at that time, and when the world heard about that this one was coming to the big screen, it really got everyone in euphoria mode. The whole world couldn't get enough of it, and it really got everyone's attention as it came out. Black Panther. So I'll hold this up for you guys to see for yourselves. Chadwick Boseman, the lad that played the Black Panther, he was very good, wonderful, and tremendous as the character. We still miss him very much because he passed away in the year we were still dealing with COVID. and his passing really broke everyone's hearts. But to tell the truth, he really did a wonderful job as the Black Panther, and that really made a difference in this world. And on the bottom, it says, as we all know it, Wakanda forever. Something my auntie and my brother love saying all the time because they can't get enough of Black Panther as ever. Even I can't get enough of Black Panther. So yes. So I'll hold this up to you guys to see for yourselves. Then after this, I've got one more to show, and this will wrap up. And this will wrap up for this morning's Art Masterpieces video, number 38. Sorry, just scratching my head. If Chadwick was still around, I would love to see him play the Black Panther again, but like I said, his passing happened during the time we were dealing with COVID. He'll never be forgotten, especially for the lad that played the character that represented Marvel very much. Oh, a few more seconds, a few more minutes, and then moving on to the last one. And like I said, I will definitely wrap this up for this morning. All right, my friends. Hold up one more time. And then then I move on to the next one. Leading to wrapping things up. All right. I've got one more to show, and I got a feeling this will definitely lead into the way of wrapping things up. But this also is a good one to work on. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Stag Shock, a famous TV anime show I remember watching that was not only seen on Cartoon Network but also on Kids WB most likely. Stag Shock. He's also part of the DC Comics superheroes tribe, and he's like a wonderful, phenomenal hero. I mean, to tell the truth, I love his famous quote that always goes like this: "I put a shock to your system," and that's something no one can ever forget as ever. Yep, Stag Shock. I remember watching it every day, not only on Kids WB but also on Cartoon Network. And Stag Shock. It tells the story of Virgil Hawkins, who finds himself coming across static electricity chemicals, and next thing you know, he develops his newfound powers that he uses for good to fight those that would love to turn where he lives upside down, and he does whatever it takes to make the world feel better and make a difference. Makes the world feel better so there's no crime or anything troublesome happening of where he lives. And then you got his best friend Richie, who's also a superhero, who goes by the name of Gear. So he and Stag, they're always together as we know it. And they've been best friends. I mean, tells the truth of everything. So I'm going to hold this up. Sorry, just clearing out my ears. So I'll hold this up as you guys see for yourselves, and then it'll be time to wrap things up. Sorry, let's move myself around a little bit. Okay, my friends, there you have it. So there you have it, my friends. Those are all my collage artworks that help celebrate tribute, that helps pay a special tribute to Black History Month. And I hope you guys enjoyed this art masterpieces video. This was number 38, coming from me as I was showcasing all my collage artworks that help celebrate and pay a special tribute to Black History Month of this month in February. So I just want to say, I hope you loves enjoyed this art masterpiece video. You're more than welcome to watch this again if you ever want to, just to help you remember what Black History Month is all about and how many legends have paved the way for change to happen, to make a difference in this world and in society as we know it. And I'm not going to lie, this was a very wonderful thing to do. I'm so glad we're in February and we're celebrating not only Valentine's Day, but also Black History Month as we know it. So I hope you all, especially you loves, enjoyed this art masterpieces video. Like again, this was number 38. Like I said, also you're more than welcome to watch this again if you want to. Just keep yourself calm and relaxed or enjoy something that you see on YouTube as we know it. So I'm glad I got to do this, and I just want to say, loves, I just want to say, welcome to February. Hope you celebrate Black History Month, especially with loved ones that know what it means to celebrate Black History Month as we know it. And I hope you all make the most out of this month as we enjoy February as ever. Let's just say February always plays a very important role where history is never forgotten as we know it. So yes. So I hope you loves enjoy this art masterpieces video. Like again, this was number 38, where I was showcasing a couple of showing many collage art. I was showcasing my collage artworks that help pay a special tribute to Black History Month. So yes, I hope you loves enjoy this one. Other than that, I just want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for your time of absolute need. Thank you for your absolute time of need. And I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, you're more welcome to watch it again whenever you want to, whenever you want to feel calm or relaxed or anything. So yeah, feel free to go for it. And also, happy February and also happy Black History Month. Thank you, loves. Thank you for your time of need. And I will see you next time as ever. Again, happy February and also happy Black History Month. Take care, loves.